Good evening, everyone. Was doom scrolling and excuse me a minute. Couldn't find nobody worth listening to. It's on repeat loop, or people sitting and talking bad about each other. So I thought, well, fuck it. I'll just turn my camera on and speak to my camera a minute. Maybe speak to a few of you. I I want the best for everybody, but some of y'all is just out of control. What's wrong with just living life? What's wrong with just doing you? What's wrong? Why does everything have to be a conspiracy and everything has to be a big ado? A bunch of cackling hens. That's what it reminds me of. I get up in the morning, drink my coffee, and I hear the hens out there, and that's what it reminds me of. It's just a bunch of hackling hens, just one's in a fuss, and the rest got to make the same noises. I don't know. That's my neighbors. Gotta love them. They stay to their zone, so no biggie. Set my shirt down. Shit all over me. Just to show y'all, this is my little workshop. It's a little like 10 by 10 shed that my workbench. Anyway, just sitting out here chilling. Trying not to be lost in the stupid sauce. You know, I tune into these to each and every one of you that I do in the hopes of learning something new. Hopes of, I don't know. Finding unprogrammed people. We all are. But so many people want to hold on to so many of the wrong things. And then you want to try to mix it with the truth. Or hold on to these things and mix it with the truth. And I don't know. I sit and think about these things. I'm like, well, what is the truth? What, one truth that I hold is that no paper holds me account, like, can tell me what to do in my life. Especially if it goes against the natural way of things and tries to get me to do something that I know in my heart and soul ain't right. We each all have our own battles, I think, I believe, especially once we start walking on the path of doing the right thing. And some of those battles are not of our choosing, what we're going to have to battle or stand up against. But that's the walk. That's the life. I don't get to choose when it's the right thing to do. It's easy when everything's going smooth and everybody's in agreement and everybody's in accordance. It's easy to do the next right thing. But when nobody's speaking the truth, or nobody's not necessarily speaking truth, because to most people they feel as they are speaking truth. I don't think most of us are trying to intentionally lie to each other, but It happens because of that holding on to, false beliefs and these old ideas or these false ideas, ideologies, dogmas, whatever you want to call it, and then trying to mix it with the truth that you know to be true. So, and there's a contradiction to each other, and you're trying to live your life in that way, and you're still holding on to that old belief system, and you may not even realize you're doing it. A lot of people I witness, I don't necessarily believe that they know that this world's a lie and they're awake to situations, but they're not aware. And I don't know, it's a growing process, I know, for each their own. But for some of us out here, some of you all, I've seen you for a long time, and either you're gatekeepers working for, which means unbeknownst to you, whether you admit it or not, you're working for the system of things. You're doing exactly what they want you to do. You're not. You may be waking people up, but it wasn't somebody waking me up that brought me to the truth. It just came to my soul. This isn't something that you're just going to be able to. It's like this. There's a reason why you can't change the people next to you. And so we're on here thinking we're going to change others, and some would say, oh, well, it's because of this person, I fell upon this person. Yeah, there's a slim chance of that happening, but we're so segregated over here in the belief systems that we have that for somebody to stumble over here, you're really breaking the algorithm. You got your channel out there in places, and there's nothing wrong with that. If you're trying to get your message out there, as long as you stay true to the cause and to, what's being done and what should be done, the next right thing, always. Even if it means your own self-destruction, if that's the next right thing to do, then that's what you're supposed to. I don't know. That's my belief on things, and that's how I try to handle everything I do. And sometimes the next right thing ain't necessarily my benefit. That's the other thing I see is that everybody thinks, oh, well, I'm going to do the next right thing, and as long as it benefits me. Well, that works in situations, but that's not, it's not every day. It's not every situation. Sometimes you have to make sacrifices. And if you're not willing to make those sacrifices, especially as a man, then those around you are going to fail. Those around you are not going to reach their fullest potential. I don't know. I'm searching for this stuff through my own doing and knowing, and I've read a lot of different books and a lot of different things, and in the end, everything I've ever learned or ever read, it's all about you have faith, but in the end, you have to do the work. If you have some sort of dream or some sort of passion in this world, you have to get up off your ass and do it. And ain't nobody gonna do it for you. And once you do get up off your ass to do it, then everybody around, there's going to be tons of haters who's going to try to stop you. But here's the other thing. Your dreams and goals and these different things have to be realistic. I know this is a spiritual realm, and I know we battle those things. But there's still this physical reality. I live my life in accordance to the natural ways of things. I live my life in accordance to doing the next right thing. I respect what has been given to me. I respect what I've worked for. And in the end, I know that it all can be taken away, and it has many a times, and it always comes back greater, on top of the next one, on top of the next one. But if you don't do, if you just expect that God's just going to hand you, well, then why should you? Don't expect great things in your hands. Don't expect great things to come back to you. Had I not got up and done, now granted, I must give credit to where credit is due. Jackie's been a great influence in my life as far as motivation, but I wouldn't be sitting here where I am if I hadn't done, if I was not doing in accordance to these things. We can live our life, can't control all the life, can't control everything that's going to happen, but we can live our life and have fun and live this world. And yeah, there's some bad shit, but when it comes to your door, then deal with it. Most of us can't do anything about any of this shit most of us worry about. You can learn about it, you can investigate it, go look and do it for yourself. That's what I suggest anybody do. If you're interested in any of this stuff, go look for it for real. Go look and see. Don't take somebody's secondhand opinion on something. Don't take somebody's somebody else's perspective on things. Go see your own perspective. That's what Jackie and I did and have done. There's some marvelous places in this world that just completely lied to us about what they are and why they're there. But that's this realm. Am I going to fixate on that? No. Why? Because I have a life to live. Is that going to change anything? No. If I was to come forward with some groundbreaking shit, do you think it would get any traction and go anywhere? No. Especially if it changed people's lives. Look, the influence and energies that we live in at this point in time in this world is just off the charts in a negative way. And that's where it is. People allowed that to happen. Whether we were suckered, whatever theory you want to throw at it, that's where we're at. I was born into this shit. I'm not making excuses, but I'm going to call it for what it is. I didn't ask for this. Maybe I did in some other knowing or realm of things. Who knows? I don't know. But I know that where the reality is and the energies are, but it isn't everywhere. Get to know your neighbors. Look around you. Shit. There's still a lot of beautiful in this world. And yeah, granted, I'm in the U.S. Oh, I'm pampered. I get it. I understand. I'm not in some war-torn country. I was born into a privileged place. Even if I had come up from the dirt of this privileged place, nothing was given to me. I understand struggle and hardships. I understand pain and fear. I know these things. I know them very well. Look at these wrinkles on my body and my face. I know these things very intimately. And so should you. You should know what they are. You should know how to handle them when they come in. What you should do as your own person and who you are and with your attitude and your personality. It's not just a squared box. Oh, well, this person's this and this person's that and this person's this. Well, it is. But those are usually imbalances. That shit's out of control. I go on and on and on. I could. What do you want to talk about? I just turned this thing on because I was bored. Had a little bit of mushrooms in me, so I was feeling loose. Bored more than anything. It's one thing about, certain things limit you from doing other things when you do them, undo and partake in certain things. It's fun, but, I'm not going to operate any machinery. Plus, it's already 11 o'clock at night on a Friday. I was bored. Anyway, not making excuses, it's just what it is. It's one of the reasons why I'm here jabbering. Plus, the ladies are up squawking. Not like a bunch of chickens, though. They're up there having good conversations between ladies, which is what ladies do. And that ladies would be Jackie and Miss Lee. Leanne. For those that know, know. For those that don't, well, that's not my problem. Sorry I have to be that way, but it is that way. Because some of y'all is just, I watched it live today, it was just off the chase. What the fuck? You are fucking, you know who you are. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna, nah, I ain't gonna say your name. But you know, I ain't gonna embarrass you any more than you already were embarrassed today. Because that's just sad. You're sad. You're so sad. But anyway. I'm just calling it how I see it. You know, call me whatever. But when you get your. Listen, alright, if you ain't got your shit together and you're getting your shit repoed while you're working, you got some fucked up priorities, alright? Your shit ain't together. I don't give a fuck. I give a fuck what excuses somebody gives you. I give a fuck what somebody says. If their shit's getting repoed, your shit ain't on point. It ain't where it should be. Priorities are not where they should be. And if walking down the freeway on a live, oh my god. Anyway, I hear Jackie coming. I'm gonna wrap this up. 16 minutes in. I had to end a laughing moment. No. Anyway, love y'all. Peace, love, and bubblegum. All you haters keep hating. Fuck y'all. All you love and peace and wanting to be good people and moving forward. Love y'all too. Love you more. Alright. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye bye.